everyone, how are you? Vanessa here again, and I'm just here to help your hostess tell you about Seint and everything that they fell in love with it about. And so here we go. Okay, so number one, it's fast, it's easy, it's convenient, and it's affordable. So all of those are great reasons to fall in love with Seint. But the thing that I love the most is that it just makes every woman feel so beautiful, no matter what her coverage preference is, no matter her age, her skin type, anything. Every woman that I've introduced this makeup to absolutely falls in love. Okay, so I hope you're ready to fall in love too. So let me just tell you a little bit about this line. So it's based off of 4 concepts: a highlight, a contour, a lip and cheek, and an illuminator. So this is going to act as your foundation. Contouring is going to help enhance your beautiful features. And then this is going to be like your blush and your lip. And then illuminator is a little something extra that you can use to add just a little shimmer, or you could even use it as an eyeshadow. So that's the 4 main. We also have bigger compacts because once you fall in love, you're going to want to build on. So we have palettes for that. This is a palette 8. Okay, if it's 4 large tins on one side and if it's 4 large tins on the other. And then our eyeshadows are half the size, so you can double that for eyeshadows. So if you're an eyeshadow lover, you're in the right place. Okay, so this is our next one. This is the palette 12. Please excuse my palette. It's a little dirty at the moment because I switch in and out of palettes so much. And then here's our palette 18. Okay, see some of our beautiful eyeshadows. Okay, so I usually mainly use this one for my eyeshadows. And then here's my main palette. Okay, got eyeshadows, lip colors, foundations, lip conditioners. But again, it's all preference based. It's all whatever you want to make your palette. Everything is customizable, always free shipping, and really good quality makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering and I'm gonna get to it. So first, if you have large pores, or pores are a concern of yours, you're going to want to use a primer, or as we have, a stay spray. Okay, it's going to help your makeup last longer and it's going to shrink your pores. Okay, I like this one. It smells like a beach, so a little bit of a coconutty smell, very light, very light. Okay, so don't worry about the scent. Okay, and I'm just using my perfector sponge. This little guy he starts out like this small, and then you wet him and he gets huge, and he helps you obviously apply your primer. It helps you dab off any excess makeup should you have put more than you needed on, and yeah, it's a great tool. Okay, so I'm going to start with my foundation. I'm going to use the Buff Brush. This is a great brush for applying your main highlight. Okay, so you're going to want to hold it out a little bit further. So see that? See the coverage that it's already delivering? Okay. This is more of a full coverage brush, but I use a minimal coverage, okay? But I do like the accuracy of this brush. Okay, it's a very precise brush and it gets to the point. Okay, so my highlight color right now is currently Mango, and Mango is great for me for many reasons. It helps with my redness. I have, as you can see, a red nose that is not sunburned, that is just my nose and how the good Lord above made me. Okay. All right. So I'm starting to get my coverage here. All right. Look way more even than I did earlier. Whew. It was rough there for a second. Okay. And just spread that out. A little bit goes a really long way with creams. If you haven't tried cream-based makeup, you might have a tendency to go a little heavy. And if that happens, you let me know and I will help you discover the lighter coverage. Okay? Okay, now I've got my coverage. I'm going to hop into my contour. I'm going to use a detailed brush for this. So I'm going to find my cheekbone. Okay? Not going to go too far. Just want to discover your cheekbone. It's going to help make your cheeks pop. There are different techniques to contouring. If your face is wider, so say you just have a more round face, you're going to want to go more horizontal. That's going to help thin out the face. And if you have a longer face, you're going to want to do your contour more downwards. Okay? All right. And we have different color contours, as you will see throughout the class in the post, so make sure not to miss those. We have cool tones, warm tones, neutrals. The one I'm using currently is Astoria. It's one of our darker ones, but I really prefer it. I prefer a darker contour. If you want to start out with something lighter, I recommend Ash or Olive. Olive is a good one. Okay, I'm going to use the small end of this. I'm just going to add a little bit of contour here for the nose. Go into the brow line just a bit. Okay, don't need to go crazy. If you're not comfortable with a nose contour yet, that's okay. You can skip this step. Or you can use this end, which is more like a line. Okay, see how that's starting to form there? Okay, and just gonna slim down the nose. I have a bulbous nose, so I like to trim that out. Okay, so next, I am going to apply some lip and cheek. Okay, so this is Black Cherry. Don't be afraid. It's super pretty. It's this one right here. All right. So pretty, right? You can even use this as a base for your eyeshadows. So really pretty there. See, everything's starting to come together. And then we're going to take our blush and bronzer brush, kind of blend it all together. See how easy the creams blend? A little bit of a circle motion. Okay, everything's blending. Right. Make sure that blends up top there. Sorry, you guys can probably hear my pup. Don't worry about her. She'll be okay. All right, so the next is brightener. So I'm going to use a brightener called, what is this one? This one is Moonlit. Moonlit is awesome. Okay, just a little bit here, a little bit here, and then a little bit down the nose. Okay. And here. The brightener is kind of like an extra step. You don't need to do this step, but I feel like it really makes a difference. Okay, so then I am just going to buff that in. We have different color brighteners depending on your skin tone. whether you're more fair, medium, or darker skin. We have colors for everyone. Okay, we're just gonna buff that in. All right. We are buffed in. Woo! See how much of a difference that makes? Isn't that crazy? Everything just brightens up with that brightener. Oh yeah. So good. So good. Okay, so next I want to show you is the Bella bronzer. So this is the Bella bronzer right here. I like to apply it to my neck so I don't look like I have a floating head, because most of the time our faces are going to be a little bit darker than our neck. So you always want to make sure that your neck and your face connect. And Bella bronzer is definitely a way to help you do that. I like to add it there. I like to add it at the top of my forehead, anywhere where the sun's gonna hit you. I dab just a little bit on my cheeks, jawline, and then of course we cannot forget our illuminator. So I'm going to use this one. It's one of our creams. It is rose gold. Okay, just add a little bit of shimmer right there. Okay, and then I like to add a little bit to the inner corner of my eye. Kind of right there. Kind of makes everything pop just a little bit more. Even some on the lips. And then last but certainly not least, we want to make sure that we are setting our makeup. Setting is so important. So you're going to set along the jawline. Okay, I'm just doing a very natural application here. Right now I am just, like, it's called baking. And this will be really good for summer. So I'm gonna let that sit, and I'm gonna show you guys a gorgeous eyeshadow look. So I'm going to use one of our cream eyeshadows. This is called Spiced. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of Spiced to the side here with my smudge brush. Because I remember I already have that black cherry on my eyes. And then I'm gonna take a dab of Sabrina. Is this Sabrina? I think so, yeah. A little pop there, a little pop there, a little pop there. And I'll take that eyeshadow brush, blend it all together. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Super fun, super easy. And you can also take some down if you wanted to create a more dramatic look. Don't forget to brush off that excess setting powder. And again, if you ever wanted to, you can always add more or add less to your routine. I'm just gonna add a little bit more blush because I prefer extra blush. This is just my preference. But yeah, I like a very natural look. I don't go too crazy. And yeah, so make sure you fill out your jot forms, and that way I can be able to color match you perfectly and get to know what your makeup needs. So thank you everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Bye.